You become so religious. You go to service on special occasion. That's not a sacrifice. That's why there's no fire in your life. There's no fire in your home. No desire for Bible study anymore. No desire for prayer meeting. You don't even have devotion in your home. That's how things are working. That's how things are scattering. You want to be part of the fast and prayer. If you need a job, you need some breakthrough. If the enemy knocks at your door, that's when you know church house. But you don't have a genuine relationship of intimacy with God. That's why there's no fire. That's why sometimes when you call on him, he doesn't answer. Jesus said, Father, I thank you because thou have heard me, because you hear me always. God wants a genuine, regular, daily fellowship, relationship, and intimacy with you. And he doesn't show up if you don't create the atmosphere and invite him. Today we're so lukewarm. We use the church to push our agenda. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be getting my visa next week, so I'm part of the revival this week. Can you imagine? When he gave the greatest sacrifice for humanity, he gave his only son to give our purchase. I see even people who are believers, they complain about giving. If you just understand that. Yeah, we know there are people who, there will always be people. Jesus prayed and called his disciples. He still had one of them who was a devil. So there will always be people, because this is a fallen word. That's the depth of what sin did to this world. Fallen humanity gave it to the devil. So in the church, you always have pastors, prophets, evangelists, teachers, and bishops, and believers who will do the wrong thing. Yes, they will call on the name of God. But that doesn't mean God is not genuine. He's not real. So that's why when I gave to God, hey, Pastor Sheshe, bless you, my apostle and bishop. I don't give by seeing other people. Or you give to God and the church doing this, the pastor doing this, because your mind is to give it to a human being. If God had just looked at our life, he wouldn't have given his son. Because humanity doesn't deserve it. He demonstrated his love while we were yet sinners. Christ died for us. You don't need more noise. You need more fire. If heaven hasn't answered, check your altar. Whether it's repair, whether you got the right sacrifice. Some of us during the week, we spend a lot on ourselves. The whole week, we go to church, we give $100 offering, $200 offering. And then sometimes we sit down and say, the church, what they register their money, what they're doing with it. Check what you spend on yourself and what you gave to God on Sunday. Let nobody tell you to give. Get check it. On your scratch card, on the clothes, on the head, on the food, on the card, on your shoes. Just to look neat on everything. And then check how much you gave to God. Who gave the greatest sacrifice for us that money can buy. God still answers by fire. If there's a sacrifice, he can respond to it. What is your sacrifice? What is that sacrifice that's going to move the heart of God in your behalf? Where there is fire, there is God. He's a consuming fire. He answers by fire. Yeah. You don't have to live on a cold altar. The God who answers Elijah still answers today. When the altar is built with humility, the sacrifice lay in full surrender, and worship rises like incense, heaven responds. What is a sacrifice? What is your heart? Sometimes we give it to God. Our heart is far from what we're doing. Hear this. I want to do this prophetic declaration over your life. I want to say this. My altar is alive. My sacrifice is ready. Let the fire of the Lord fall. My altar is alive, God. My sacrifice is ready. Let the fire of the Lord fall. God has been dealing with me that the issue the church is struggling with now, in this day, in the time and season, has to do with altars. They are demonic altars, satanic, generational. Witches and wizards manipulated altars. Crying against people, believers, even though they are children of God. That's why God was concerned about altars. He told the children of Israel, when you go to the promised land, destroy their altars. Every community has altars. It has spirit that's speaking against you, speaking against the development, speaking against progress, speaking against family. What altar are you building that invite heavens, that summons the heaven on your behalf? What altar are you building that can become a place of divine access to the supernatural? And pray this prayer. Lord, light the flame again in me. Let my heart burn with holy passion. Consume every idol, whatever it is. Let your glory fall on the altar of my life. Let that be your prayer. Lord, light the flame again in me. Light the flame. You cold. Jesus said when you are neither hot nor cold, he will spit you out of his mouth because you lukewarm. Let my heart burn with holy passion, my desire for you, for prayer, for Bible studies. We give the whole week to ourselves. Church activities, people don't want to come anymore. You even say online, make it easy, still at your service or at your selling place, and just clicking on the service. They will tell you, I don't have data. But they can put data and watch all the TikTok videos and just laugh, something that add nothing to them. Consume every idol, Lord. Your glory fall on the altar of my life. Let your glory fall on the altar of my life. If this podcast has been a blessing to you, I want you to share with someone. But I want you to examine yourself. Examine yourself right now and see whether there's still fire. If there's no fire, check your altar. Is it repaired? Do you have the right sacrifice in place? Is heaven responding? If not, check your altar. Check your sacrifice. God bless you. Have a blessed and a wonderful day. We look forward to day 24 tomorrow. We still got 7 more days to go. And let me do this announcement as I close. On May 9, God told us one altar, one sacrifice, one night. It's going to be a night of breaking evil altars and experiencing divine encounter. Altar over families, altar over your finances, over relationship, over your community. And darling sister, God bless you. Sheila, how you doing? You good? Hope the family is okay. Yeah, so we just winding down now, and we announcing May 9. One altar, one sacrifice, one night. God has been revealing a lot of things to me about the nation, about families, and about things that are speaking against people. Generational family altar. We want to have this one night. It's May 9 at 5 o'clock p.m. You can't miss it. Come and experience the power of God for healing and deliverance, and break altars that are in your family that are still speaking over your life. I've been preaching the Bible for how many years, but little did I know that there was an altar in my family since 1912. November 7, on a Thursday, 3 a.m. in the morning, that was initiated against my generation for the next 100 years. See the altar through the lens of generation. That's what is happening. Some things you are a victim of, it's not because of you today, it's generational past. And like I said, if the baby is ignorant of the law of gravity, it doesn't stop them from falling down and crushing when you drop them from the 4, 5, 6, 7-story building. So the scene where you can be a believer, ignorant of these spiritual laws, can still affect your life. Be a part of May 9. One altar, one sacrifice, one night. But before then, we look forward to tomorrow. You want the daily devotional guide. I wrote a book on it, but I put a book in a devotional form. I can send you a digital copy, and you can read it every day and pray and apply the biblical principles in your home and your family. God bless you. Stay in touch. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Share the video with somebody. And go to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Author and Throne. You get all the details of this teaching and many other teaching. God bless you.